Alright, I spent way too much time getting going on this, starting everything up, so here we are. We're in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. We're going to fly along the North Saskatchewan River down southwest, and then make our way north up towards North Battleford, and then we might from North Battleford just head down to Saskatoon and land at Diefenbaker Airport, possibly depending on time. So welcome on in. Hey, okay, still good to see you again. How's your day been going? Did you get that time to relax that you're hoping to get after around lunchtime there? And we are going to do this flight in Cessna 172 instead of doing it in the Cub like we were last night. We might still be able to land on sandbars even though we don't have the tires for it on these planes, but I don't think we're going to do much of that anyways. I don't think there's much for sandbars along the way on this river, but we will get it fired up and start taxiing and then take off to the west with the way the winds are. So battery on. Fuel should be on already. Oh, got to do that. There we go. Yep, fuel's on. Get rid of those because I don't need to see the yolks when I already have one in front of me.
System test. Okay.
That sounded weird. It sounded like it was echoing for some reason. It's almost like the audio is doubled up in the sim for some reason. Let's see if it happens again for other sounds. I mute the music for a second. Huh. Maybe not. Hard to tell, but we'll go with it. If anybody else notices, just let me know, and then I'll take a look at it after the stream, maybe. Instead of trying to troubleshoot it during the stream. There we go. Hey, Dragon 40th. How's your day going? Anyone that hasn't given him a follow yet, give Dragon 40th a follow. Oh, Kitty Monster 2. Now I'm in trouble. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out what to do or whatever. Trying to work around my work schedule and stuff like that too, because I keep getting stuck dealing with that stuff on my days off when I shouldn't be. But I'm hoping I'll be able to come up with something a little more consistent anyways at some point here. How'd your check ride go? So Commando Solo's not here to... I'm not worried about you. My arse is always in trouble when you're around. And you know you can use the other word. It doesn't have to be arse. That's good that your flight went good. What were you flying in again? It was the Piper, wasn't it? Alright, let's start taxiing. I don't know why they always put the pushback guy there. I gotta get rid of that because I don't even use them anyways. At least not in these planes. Alright, let's put the music back on. Hey, Joey Bolo. Let's take care of that one too at the same time here. That's crazy. F9 doesn't work. There we go. And give Joey Bolo a follow there as well too. He streams a little more consistent than I do. And Dragon 40th continuing to give sub that they got from Dave Rendon. Thanks, Dragon 40th. How's your day going, Joey Bolo? Been around buttons here today. I'm all over the place. Okay, let's taxi. Brakes on still, so that's off now. Taxi lights are on. Ignore the pushback guy. So we are taking off from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, flying along the North Saskatchewan River down towards, heading southwest at first, eventually heading west and then northwest up towards North Battleford. We're going to take off to the west here because of the way the wind direction is right now in the sim. It is a little bit different than what's actually showing up for the METAR, but it's not too far off, I don't think. No problem, you deserve to shout out. I know there's not a lot of people here to see it, but hopefully somebody sees it sometime too that doesn't normally come in. No worries, you don't have to say thanks for that too. I mean, Dragon 40, that's... I know everybody appreciates the shout outs and things like that. So the taxiway doesn't go all the way down, so we're gonna have to back taxi. Going back taxi down runway 26, turn around, and then we'll take off to the west that way. You're forgetting that my controls aren't that touchy on this compared to the X Cup like last night where I was all over the place with that. So I think after tonight I'm going to start getting some different planes to fly than flying the Cessna still and flying the X Cub all the time. I'm gonna probably get the Seneca because I still haven't bought it yet for some reason. I haven't bought the Jet or the Turbo Arrow yet. So that's gonna be another one I'll get. And then I'll probably get yeah, and the DC-6. But I think I'll wait a little bit on the DC-6 though. I'll let the other guys that stream more often stream it a little bit more at first, and then once they've had their time with it and stuff like that, then I might go ahead and get it after that, just because I know Condi's going to be streaming it a lot, so it's not like a lot of people are going to be too keen on seeing it in other places, which is fine. It's good because I'd rather see Conti stream it, especially when he knows a lot about it already too and flies it a lot in P3D. Okay. Here we go. Every time I'm about to take off or land, I've always start looking over at chat when I need to ignore it for the first couple minutes when I am doing this. Funny, that felt like a bit of a crosswind still too for some reason, even though I don't think it was. So I think we'll climb to 3,000 feet. That is the river there, so we will fly ahead in a 250, I think, for now. Yeah, I think I'll need to spend a little bit of time learning how to fly too before I even decide to show it on a stream or anything like that, because I have... From what I remember, I don't think there's ever been one for X-Plane, so I've never flown anything like that in X-Plane yet, and I haven't touched P3D for a long time, and the only thing I ever used P3D for before was the... actually the PMDG 737, and that was it. I don't even have it installed anymore, so I haven't even touched the DC-6 in that one either. But yeah, I'd rather watch Conti stream it anyways for a while. I think you'll have a lot more fun with it than what I would at the start. The DC-6 has plain chasm written all over it. Is that when you're looking at getting to there, Joey Bolo, or do you think you're going to hold off on it too for a little bit? A large slab of solid hardwood. I'm sure you had that in your mind there too, Guinea. Geez, it is a little bit bumpy. Maybe, maybe not. I'm probably going more towards the maybe. Actually, it looks like there could be sandbars along the river in the sim. I wasn't sure how much they would show up because along the Fraser River there's normally lots of them in BC, but in the sim you don't see a lot of them. Switch, there we go. Yeah, I've flown the Arrow in X-Plane, but well, that's another whole other story right now with the X-Plane. I got to reinstall it again, even though I only reinstalled it I think a month ago. Actually, I didn't try it since the update for Windows recently. I just did a Windows update yesterday or the day before, so I might have to try it again tonight and see if that might have fixed anything at all with it. But during the day yesterday, though, I was getting myself used to flying using VORs and DMEs and stuff like that again, though, because I haven't done a lot of that lately. It's always just been like VFR little flights like this, just to do something, and then once in a while using VNAV and stuff like that too, but I'm starting to get bored of that again. Yeah, I got it loaded. What was it, around a month ago or 2 months ago? I was going to do a flight with Kitty Monster, actually, one of the events on Friday night, into, I think it was into MSP. And then I got called away for work for that, and then I went to go run it again, what was it, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, and it just sits there taking like 10-15 minutes to load for some reason, even though I have hardly any add-ons in it or plugins for that matter, just my ortho. Yeah, it was a fun night. It's just I wish that I would have been there for it now. But I have hardly any add-ons and it'll sit there for some reason taking like 10-15 minutes to load into an airport, which it never has done that before. It's always been maybe a minute, 2 minutes at the most for me to load into anything on this computer, and even my old one for that matter. So I gotta find out what's going on with that. I'm hoping that this update last night or yesterday to Windows might be part of that, because I have looked back in the forums and people have said for the similar type of issue that I was having, that Windows updates can cause that to happen. So I'm going to try it again after this actually and see how long it takes to load into an airport, and if it does it again, if it takes a long time, I'm just going to try to do a reinstall again one more time, and if it craps out of me again within like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to be done with it for a while until they put out another update for it, because it looks like it's been on 11.53 for a while now, which I have a feeling that Austin's not going to even touch that sim anymore. The rumors are true about X-Plane 12. Yeah, DCS is really started to pick off. Like, I don't think Conti flew a lot of DCS before, but he's been getting into it quite a bit lately. And then even CCM, he's another one that I've seen flying it. Actually, hasn't been doing much since he's been on the road with it, but it is good watching him with it. But you are right, though, it has taken off. And hey, Oz70, how's your day going? This is gonna be a good day. I hope so. So far, it has been. You did talk to him about it? I'll be curious to see what it's like. If it almost would kind of suck having to pay for another sim again when this one's only just come out almost a year ago now. And already paying for X-Plane 11 too. It'd be nice if you get some kind of a discount or some kind of a deal if you purchase it within a certain amount of time when it first comes out. But I'll have to see what it's like and see if it's worth it to get it when it first comes out then, if that is the case. Is that on your YouTube channel? If it's on there, I'll make sure I go check it out after I'm done this. You're in Dallas and it's 2 degrees cooler than the sun. And your kids insist you stay at the pool with them. Well, the pool would be nice on a day like that then if it's that hot. Oh, on his, okay. Yeah, I'll make sure I check it out. Then the last time I watched any of his videos would have been when he was talking about Vulcan when we first started hearing about that. Kind of deviating off the river a little bit here, but eventually it'll. Not too far up ahead, it makes a turn to the southwest anyways. You can boil shrimp in the pool now. Oh, so even the water's warm then too. Oh yeah. How does the lighting look in it? I mean, in that VOD, does it actually look like it's big improvement compared to X-Plane 11. That's good. Now I'm really curious. I might even have to, well, actually, I'm not gonna pull it up on the stream or anything like that because I don't know what kind of issues that would cause, but yeah, I'll have to remember to go look at that after I'm done with this. If you walk by a lake with an open cooler filled with ice, the fish will jump into it. Or jump to it. You need to try it. Oh, God. How warm is it there in Dallas right now? Like, what's the actual temperature? And you can tell me in Fahrenheit. Okay, 100. Actually, that's warmer than it. I mean, cooler than I think it was in California yesterday. I think. What was it? Amy Ann was telling me last night that it was 120 down there or something like that. But even 100, that's still warm though. Like, we probably won't even see that here till sometime probably next month, I would say, where I am. Any hotter and sand will start to melt. Yeah, you'll end up having a big windshield because it'll all turn to glass. I think we'll just overfly the river there a little bit and then we'll just follow it looking out the left side of the plane here instead. You had any bad thunderstorms down there at all lately there with that weather? Or has it been pretty calm for the last little while? There's actually a guy that I talk to a lot. Oh, Crowman. Hey, Crowman. How's your day going? Or your night now, I guess, where you are. Yeah, there's a guy that I talk to in a lot of other channels, whatever that mods, and a couple of them that I'm, he mods in one of them that I'm part of there too. This Avowed player, you'll see him sometimes in Bowen Sky Pilot's stream or in Cockpit Builders when Trevor's actually streaming later on in the year again. And he's from Phoenix, and he's even saying too that he says usually by this time of the year he's out at the pool every day. That's good. I'm good. Just trying to take it easy the rest of the day now, doing a little bit of this. Watch AMC maybe a little bit later on, Sim Caesar 2 when he starts. I had to do a little bit of work this morning and do the updates on the sim because I completely forgot about it when I opened everything up or whatever, and it was already asking me to do it. And I was going to try testing out the theory that we had last night or earlier this morning when I was streaming. Try to avoid the updates. Where was I going with that? Yeah, so I was doing a little bit of work this morning or whatever for my actual job, and then I was doing that for a little bit too, but now it's just trying to take it easy and enjoy this for a bit. Yeah, updates. So far so good for me, but I'm only flying the Asobo plane still anyway, so I don't know what it'd be like with the other ones. But so far it's been alright. No stuttering. At least in the sim anyways. I don't know what the stream has been like, but I don't see any messages popping up for dropped frames or anything. Yeah, I did. Bulk case those over. I mean, I completely forgot about our like I remembered about our conversation that we had earlier this morning or late last night, depending on what we want to call it. And when I went to go start the sim, that's when I completely forgot about it to try to do that whole theory. Try that whole theory that we had where I would disconnect my Wi-Fi connection or not my Wi-Fi, disconnect my network connection or whatever. Try to start the sim without that first, and then reconnect afterwards while I'm logged. Can't get my words out today. While I'm in the sim or whatever, restart while I'm in the sim or whatever, just to reconnect and see if the scenery loads in and all that kind of stuff, and I completely forgot about it. As soon as I went to open it, I seen Steam updating in the background. I'm just like, oh crap, I completely forgot to try that. But I almost have a feeling that with it being Steam version 2 that I probably wouldn't have been able to do it anyways. I have a feeling that it wouldn't have let me even get into the sim without being connected. But next time I hear about an update again, I'll make a sticky note and put it up on the monitor so that when I go to start the sim, it'll be there to remind me next time. I think we might climb a little more and see if that helps. We're getting bounced around a little bit, but it's not terrible. Wonder what the winds are showing. Actually, no, I only just did the update. What would it have been, around half an hour ago? Or an hour ago? Yeah. It would have been right before I started the stream, so it would have been probably around an hour ago, so I never got a chance to try it yet. But I did see in the notes that it was talking about some of the airports that it's updated and stuff like that too, and so I definitely do want to try doing some flights there. Iceland is one of them, and I think I even want to try to do Norway as well too, actually. I think Norway was one of the other areas that it updated too. No, I downloaded the stuff in the marketplace. I just haven't actually gone to those spots yet to see what it looks like. Yeah, I seen that too, that it added the bush trips, and then it's also added some more of the landing challenges and stuff like that, but I've never really been into any of those. And Dawes70, thanks for hosting the stream. Yeah, I've never done much for the landing challenges or anything like that, but I will have to check out the bush flying trips though and stuff like that too. Yeah, bush flying would be relaxing, like you were saying there too, but it'd be... I did do some of it. When was that? Would have been my last off cycle, I think. So a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I think Twitch is messing around with stuff again today, because last night Third Approach subscribed. It didn't show up in the stream. In the chat for some reason. It never did a notification or anything like that. And then I noticed that different things have been popping up today too, that they've been adding on as features again and things like that. Like now they've added, what is it, animated emotes and stuff like that too. A bunch of sim landeds make you lazy on land and IRL. I think all the landing challenges have been more interesting for the people that just got into flight simming and stuff like that. Because a lot of the people that I've watched or whatever that were always doing like X-Plane and stuff like that before, I've never really done much of that anyways. But it's always all the new people that you've seen come into the community when MSFS came out last year. They seem to be a lot of the ones that are always doing these landing challenges like Fliggity and people like that. That never streamed like X-Plane or anything like that, which I guess if it's something to show, it's different. But I've never really been into that though. And Dragon 40, don't worry about the host. Don't worry about the host anyways. I appreciate the fact that you were trying anyways. Don't worry about that. Twitch always has the issues, it seems like, lately. I think it's been like the last month or 2 months they've been messing around with their API, and it's like even somebody said in SimStream the other day they should just leave it. It was working just fine the way it was, they should have just left it. I had a feeling I might have been yelling a little bit into the mic because I had the volume turned up in my headphones a little loud. What was I thinking about then too? Pull the power back a little bit because I've got that up a little high. There we go. So obviously climbing didn't help too much with the wind anyways, which I didn't think it would. I think I gotta find some more upbeat music than this. Get a little bit slow. Did you end up doing the update at all there for Volcastos, or have you not looked at it yet? Oh no, I was asking Volcastos whether if he's done the update or not yet. Have you done much flying with the Arrow and the Sim there at all yet, Dragon 40th, or do you mostly fly the other, what do you call them? I know the names are just, my brain, I thought my brain would have been working a little bit better today, but apparently not. I can't even remember what I was going to even say now. Yeah, you were flying one of the smaller planes. One night I was watching it or two, but you were down low, and I think that was when it was me and Lieutenant Smartass in your chat the one night. I was trying to remember which one it was. I don't think it was the Waco. I think it was... God, what one was it? Can't remember now. I don't know why I haven't downloaded either one of those planes yet. I think I just keep hesitating on paying for things in this sim for some reason, even though I shouldn't, because so far it's been alright for me. Been pretty reliable. I haven't really had too many issues other than frames after a couple of the updates. A little bit of a drunk stream. Those are always fun anyways. Not that I've done any of those yet, but they are fun to watch though. And it's not like you're getting overboard and crazy or anything like that either when you are, so it's still, to me it's still good. Canasta on Complete Freedom, we're flying too. Complete Freedom doesn't seem to stream much anymore, I've noticed. I don't know if he's just busy with his IRL flying or whether if he's just slowing down with it a little bit. I don't even think I've seen him in streams a whole lot lately either. Oh, that's what it is, work. That makes sense. Oh. For some reason I thought he already had his IFR, but I guess... No, he only had got his PPL not too long ago, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. It was within like the same day or two that you got yours, wasn't it? Or was yours a little bit before that? I can't remember. God, my memory's terrible now. You think I was 70 or 80 years old or something with the way I can remember things now? God, I'm looking at Navigraph and you can see how much I'm crabbing right now doing this flight. I gotta start writing things down so I can remember. Because as soon as I want to write something down, I'll remember it when I write, and I won't even have to look at it, but I can never remember without doing that. But that's right, I remember you talking about it now when you were in Austin's stream the one day. So I remember he brought it up there too when you first came in the one day after you got it. How much flying have you done since then? Oh, this wind sucks. I thought we were going to be a little bit quicker than almost every day. Holy crap. Not wind. Last week every day, twice a day. That's got to be expensive. Unless you paid so much and you get so many flights right now or something like that. How much does it cost you when you go up? If you don't mind me asking. Uber pricey. 360 for a 2-hour lesson. Oh. I never looked to see what it cost up here, but actually I did look once, but it was a couple years ago and I can't remember what it was now. Because I've been debating about wanting to go for a introductory flight just to see what it's like and stuff like that, but I have a feeling I'll go for that and then I'll want to do it, but then I'll end up being at a point where I won't be able to do it, so I kind of don't want to disappoint myself either. Either that or it'll be motivation to get me into doing it. Yeah, but that's the thing though, I don't want... I'd rather try to do it without a loan just because I hate having to worry about another payment coming out of my account. Having my mortgage on this apartment and my truck loan and my insurance coming out every month. And my internet bill and my phone bill, I'd rather not have anything else on top of that. And even just with those 5 things, I seem to lose track of one of them every once in a while too, where I'm getting an email from the phone company or something saying, oh, you need to pay your phone bill. You're late by 4 or 5 days, and it's just like, oh God, not again. I'm already terrible with money, Kenny Monster. If I could, I would. But mine already costs enough anyways, just because of where I live. And I'm even debating about moving somewhere where it's a little bit smaller to save a little bit of that. Yeah, that's the thing, is I get stupid though and I start spending more money than what I should be though, especially on Twitch. It's like almost like an addiction, or it's almost kind of like gambling where I just keep pulling out the credit card when it shouldn't be. And then I look at it at the end of the month and I'm like, oh God damn it, I gotta pay it off again. I'm not gonna lie, this last year I've gone overboard and I should have been a little bit more sensible with what I've been doing. Well, I think this flight's going to take longer than I thought it was going to, just because of the wind. I figured it was only going to be maybe an hour and 20 minutes or something like that, but we're already around 40 minutes into this flight and we're only... Actually, we're not even halfway yet. But if I didn't want to fly along the river, I could have just cut right across where we are right now and either in less time, but where's the fun in that? See what the winds are like at our destination. That looks like it's going to be a fun landing because it's a bit of a crosswind there too, actually. With the way my landings have been lately, it's going to be rough. winds there at 290 or 290 at 16 to 26 knots. That was last updated at 1721, or no, yeah, 2100 Zulu. Giddy Monster's loving man anyways, because he gifted some Caesar a gift sub in H&B 7 stream the other night. See, Giddy Monster, you're loving man. Hey, Canesto. Don't worry about the caps, it's fine. I'm not gonna get upset about that. How's your day going? Or night? I haven't bought bits in a month. Yeah, that's actually one thing I never did was buy bits, and then these last couple months I've been buying them for some reason. And then I look at how much it costs, whatever, for the bits, and then how much the streamer gets from them and stuff like that too. And I've been using them in the chats and stuff like that. It's just like, and it makes you wonder whether if it's even worth it. I hear you were flying with Dragon 40th there not too long ago, Canesto. You in your complete freedom. Most of it goes to B. Yeah. IRS. Yeah, for me up here, it's Revenue Canada that it goes to. No problem. I know you streamed the other, or a couple weeks ago there. Try to do a little bit of a one. I know you're busy still, but I know you'll stream again at some point here. Your wife wants to kill you sometimes with the Twitch spending. I don't have anybody to worry about my spending, but it would probably be a good thing if I did, though, because at least they'd probably keep me in line. But I'm sure if my family knew what I've been spending, though, like my sister or something like that, they'd probably kick my ass. My language. I wonder what METAR shows for North Battleford and here right now. Oh shit, wrong one. There we go, now I typed it right. Oh yeah, same thing. Winds are 290, 16 gusting 26. Altimeter is 2985. Let's look. Short runways would be 24 or 06. Long runways would be 30 or 12. So obviously we're going to be going in on 30 if the winds are 290. So it's pretty well going to be a headwind going in for more than anything. At least it's a headwind and not a crosswind. I mean, or at least not crosswind or anything like that. Yeah, maybe that's not too bad. 5 knots isn't too bad. When I was looking at it before, I was thinking it was going to be more than that for some reason. I'm gonna get a DC6. I just might not get it right away on Friday, though. I might wait a couple weeks or whatever, but I'm not gonna show it on here for a little while, though. We were talking about it earlier, and I think I'm gonna let some of the other streamers, the bigger streamers, have their time with it, and I think I'd enjoy watching it more with them anyways, like Conti and CCM, and I'd imagine SimCs are probably gonna get it too, actually. So I'd rather watch them stream it for a bit anyways, and then eventually just do it myself when it's kind of died down a little bit on other streams. Keep a little my airspeed on final. I'll try to remember that, even though my memory's to shit still. Just start spamming it in caps when I start descend. I mean, or when I'm on final. More speed, more speed. Now let's make a bit of a turn to the west here now. Hit the gust factor and half that to add to your final speed. I gotta start writing these things down when people give me tips like this so that I can try to remember later on when I come back to it again. You're the first person I've ever seen actually tell me that, I mean, or say that in chat actually. So if it's gust in 26, then you want to basically take 13 and add that to your final speed. Is that what you mean? Oh, you want to take the difference of it, okay. Take the difference of it and not, I mean, cut that in half and then add that to your final speed. Okay, so that makes sense. have to remember that instead of just full sending it like I normally do. Well, it makes sense. I think usually the speed you want to be at for one final approach there's 61 knots or something, isn't it? For 172? I can't remember now. I remember looking it up before, I think, but I can't remember what it was when I looked it up in the past. For a short field anyways. I think a long field, I think it was 80 or 81 or something, I think. You know more about it than I do, though, so I would take your word over mine any day. Even if you only have 3 hours in the Cessna still. Plus, it's only in Sim, so what is it gonna hurt really, anyways? Oh, dang! Got something here. Be right back. How's it going? I almost forgot about that. I've been thinking about that now for a couple weeks. I know it's not that funny, but I've been thinking about it for a while, though. I'll cut it out now with the be right back stuff, though. It's probably getting old pretty quick. No more than taxi speed is getting old. Yeah, Kenny wants that was like the Dane be right back. But that's changed over time, though. Before it used to be he would have a phone call or the phone is ringing or something like that. I can't remember how it was worded at night. I mean, before, but yeah, it's enough about that, though, anyways. The phone still rings. I wonder if the wind in the sim is what it actually shows for the METAR right now, or whether if this is delayed again. Apparently, we should have another half an hour left on this. Even though it looks like the clouds are starting to roll in a little bit now. Now let's get a little closer to the river still. I'm not sure. Does it sound like music for like a hot tub stream or something? It's lo-fi music, but I think I might end up changing the next stream though to something a little more upbeat. That would seem like, no, that's no better. I was actually thinking that earlier though, that this music's starting to sound a little kind of slow. It might be kind of relaxing and kind of like chill type music, but it could get to a point where it might start putting people to sleep, including me. Super tired and bored, not a great combo. At least I'm not super tired today though. Last night I was, but not today. I think by stream beats, I think there's another could always go the way that everybody else is going and try the and try the what you call it, the other channel or whatever, play normal music, but I don't do this enough to make it worthwhile to even put the effort into that, or at least right now anyways. Plus I'm sure if people really want to listen to music, they'll just put their own phone on in the background. Drinking junk beer because the store on my route home didn't have my normal beer. What's your normal beer? And what's a junk beer? I take you as somebody that would rather have martinis than flats. Blue Moon? Is that what it is? I've never even heard of that kind. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about there, Dane, a couple minutes ago, but I'm not even really worried about it, though. Everybody else has music playing in the background anyways. I mean, like the song requests and stuff like that, and I'll leave that with them. I'll do something a little bit different and be the one that just sticks with this, I guess, for now. We'll see. Maybe at some point in the future I'll do that, but I'm not worried about it at the moment. Sam Adams. I actually don't think I've ever tried that one yet. Maybe once or twice I might have, but I'm not sure. I can't remember though. Youngwin. Yeah, I did see the separate channel stuff for it and all that, but I'm just, I don't know, I'd rather have something in the background still for the VODs anyways for music. Because eventually I might end up starting to do it where I take clips of these streams too, whatever, just kind of piece them together and kind of make it into clips where I'm taking off landing and stuff like that. Enjoy Bolo77, thanks for the host. Two minutes left on this lag, apparently. Well, is CCM actually using it, or is he just deleting his VODs now too still, like he was talking about doing? I haven't even actually looked lately to see if he was saving his VODs or not. So he is saving his VODs now then, I guess. I think you'd still get the sim sound still. I think it's just I think in Streamlabs, whatever, you can have it come from a specific source as well too. Like an actual, I mean, like you can set it up so that it comes just from, say, Spotify or something or whatever too for that one source or that one channel. You're using voice meter Dragon 4, do you? How do you like it? As far as your audio anyways, do you find that works better than just using the basic stuff or whatever in Streamlabs or OBS or anything like that? Oh, okay. Voice really overdrives your mic. Voice meter lets you turn it down. No, I start cracking on the mic. What mic are you using? I was debating about trying it just to see if it makes any difference at all with this Blue Yeti that I'm using. Oh, same one then. I'm curious to hear what the difference is then for you from not using it to using it. Did you have it set up right from the start, or did you use it, or did you set it up a little bit after you started streaming? Oh, did I say hello to you, Lieutenant Smartass? For some reason I have a feeling I forgot to. I forgot. Hello? Okay, I didn't. Here, let's do that then. My memory is terrible. It's shot. You're right, I am forgettable. I'll admit that. There's no denying that one. My memory used to be really good, but I think it's these last 5-6 years, it's gone to hell. Sorry, I should have noticed you before. No, I think for me anyways, it's more after I worked 7 days in a row, my brain's just cooked for the next 7 days, and then once I go back to work, I'm fine again. I think if I took holidays at some point here coming up in the future, I'd probably be alright after taking time off. Cooked brains, yeah. Sliced thin. It tastes like pork, you think? Hannibal. Maybe part of it's electronics too nowadays instead. That scene with Hannibal, yeah. That was the person that came to mind too when you were saying that about cooking brains. Who's got plenty of money? Ernesto? No, I can do that either. Oh god, I even missed another person that came in. Hey, Airbus 737. It's good to see you. I'm missing everybody coming in today. I'm flying in Saskatchewan along the North Saskatchewan River. We are on our way to North Battleford right now. So CYQW. According to the charts, we're 11 minutes away from there now. I was debating about flying down in the US again, but I've been doing a lot of that lately though. So I figured I'd come up here and do this for a change, and then maybe later on today again at some point tonight I'll start checking out the new scenery update that came out today for Iceland and Norway and places like that. I'm doing good, Airbus 737. How's your day going? And even though I'm not right over top of the river, that is the river there. Right now, I think I'm over Highway 16. Pretty sure that's Highway 16 because it looks like it's a divided highway down there. One day closer to Friday. That's good. I think if we keep following the highway, the airport should just be to the north of the highway a little bit. The rivers don't matter. We're just flying along one of many of them anyway, so they all look the same. Just a bunch of water with sandbars in the middle of them in some places, and that's it. I was actually flying along the Sioux River in Washington last night, and for some reason that one's all depicted as grass instead of actually water. The only spot you see water is up around Mount Baker, around Baker Lake, and that's it. Get your order and drink from the sandbar. It's easier. Just bring a cooler and grab one out of that instead. Oh, are you starting to see that now too, Kitrick, like Kinesto? Welcome on in. How's your day going? Yeah, Kinesto, you missed out on that one this time. You didn't say, are we there yet, like you normally do when you come in. An Esky in my plane. No, no Eskimos in my plane. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Oh, somebody just popped up over there. I forgot to turn those off again. God damn it. I hate the name tags popping up like that. Alright, let's drop down a little bit. I think that should be the airport almost right in front of us there, actually. Yeah, I got the update installed right before I started streaming there. And Oz70, thanks for the gifts up to Dane Flats. Paying forward the gift sub we got from Sim Caesar. And Lieutenant Smartass, thanks for the host. Yeah, Dane, I did the update right before the stream, right before I started streaming, so I did both the update in Steam, and then I did the update in MSFS afterwards, which is actually a pretty good sized download today again. Hey, Conti. We were talking about you again today. I'm doing good. How about you? We were talking about how you're going to be streaming the DC6 again on Friday, hopefully. Check out Amy over. At least somebody's still covering that one when I'm forgetting about it. Pools and hot tubs and beaches. Oh, what was I thinking about then? No. I had something in my head that I was going to say. Hey, firm. Yeah, what the hell was it that I was going to say now? Alright, so that is the airport right in front of us. I don't know if I'm going to go straight in. I might overfly it first to see if I can find a windsock and see which direction the wind is actually. I already know which way the wind's going because it's just telling me on the display. What was I thinking about? I was thinking about something again. I was going to say it, and I got distracted by something. I think I need a squirrel emote like Bob Ross. Like the Bob Ross channel instead, because once I see something else, I forget about what I was looking at. Oh, I remember what it was. I remember what I was going to ask now. I was going to ask Lieutenant Smartass which emote he likes better, the hot tub one or the bad altitude one. Yeah, it is useful, I guess, but I like the hot tub one though too. Hey. Hey. Hey, readability, thanks for the resub for 2 months. Welcome on in. How's your day going? Hey. I forgot that read that off. Alright, let's start using the track IR again and see where I'm going. Alright, so that's where we're going. I know I'm gonna get distracted by chat again like at some point, so it's gonna probably end up being an ugly landing, but we'll try to focus on what I'm doing. I'll allow that one. Spray some Lysol on the cockpit, sterilize it. Sterile cockpit, what's that? I'm not worried about sterile cockpit. Did you not read it off? Let's try that again. What's going on there? Why is it messed up again? Oh, great. Another thing to fix. Thanks, Twitch. I'll take a look at that when we get on the ground. Yeah, friendly went out the window the first stream. I remember that. And now you can say it. Looks like there's no poppies or anything here. Nope. Speed. Gotta watch my speed. I think I gotta go through the dictionary and add every word into the auto mod there. God damn it, I'm not even... Yeah, maybe a stealth cockpit is needed.
500.
It is turned down, that's the thing. It's not even turned up. I think it just catches it still. Oh god, man, pay attention to your landing instead of chat. Yeah, it does, Dane. I won't argue that. Still kind of wish X-Plane was working though, even though it's giving me problems lately again. Hey, you're going way too slow. Holy god, what's going on here? Oh, my engines are dead for a second. My engine, I mean. Looks great, but I keep not even looking at it though. Instead, I keep looking at the chat. No, not 220. I bounced it. Damn it, I need to pay. I think I need to turn chat off altogether when I'm doing this. Minimize the window and ignore it. I actually forgot I had landing rate predictions on. We need a new prop cap. Yep. Probably need more than that. I need a new ass now too. Need a donut for next time. Hey, Panda Jim. Okay, let's get off the runway here, and I'll get caught up on the chat there quickly, and I'll try to find out why that one message didn't read out. Yeah, and ours donut. Stop. Here's good. Alright, what did I miss? Jesus Christ, I keep hitting F10 instead of F9. The position of my head is where I'd be if I was 4.5 feet tall. I'll adjust that then. Right. Somebody did bits before it worked. Let's see if that one works again if I try to test it. Actually, that's not even showing up either. Nope, that didn't work. But that alert worked.
Hey,
Oh, my bits chewed. Does work because right before. Let's try this one. Nope, that one. Okay, so it's the bit cheer does. That doesn't work. When I get that sorted out, I'll replay that one again in another stream. They're Dragon 40th. I'm not sure why my bits cheers aren't working now. I gotta go take a look at the Streamlabs website again and see what's happening with that. What does the cow eat hay? Yeah, but it drives me nuts when stuff doesn't work. Like even last night too, Cleared Approach subscribed and it didn't even show up. His alert didn't even show up in the chat for some reason. And the reason why it annoys me is because I know it worked before, so I don't know why it just quit working like that. It must be something to do with Twitch changing their API and shit like that again for some reason. Oh yeah, I got that a few times there, Dane. I think it's anywhere that Amy Ann goes into somebody's stream or whatever. I think it donates 100 bits every once in a while. It kind of spreads it out. She was the one that signed up for it a little while back. I think it was a month ago or something like that. Yeah, people have warned me before about that. Their Conti, I should have known better than just to assume that everything works all the time. Alright, where are we going to go next? Are we going to fly another leg here or what? Alright, why is my position not moving when I'm trying to use the up arrow? I might have to adjust it in here actually. There we go. Actually, Actually, that seems a little high now, though, isn't it? Yeah, I noticed the alert's choppy for some other people, too. And one day it works and it all goes balls up. What's oh yeah, that's why. I don't want to do that. No, that's just I changed the color back when the sim first came out. You could change the color of the menus and stuff like that in the it's in one of the options or whatever in the menu somewhere. Where was it? Might have been under no, it wasn't under miscellaneous. There you go, main color. Change the color there for your menus and stuff like that. I just changed it to red for some reason. I can't remember why I changed it. Alright, so I know SimCaesar starts in a half an hour usually on Fridays. So not sure if I want to do another flight down to Saskatoon. Or see if I can find a small airport that's a little bit closer just to do another short leg. Yeah, it's Thursday. It might be a little bit late too. But some days on Thursday it doesn't seem to start till 4:30 once in a while also. Well, if I had this one to go through, this one here says it's 26 minutes. Actually 12 minutes from where we are right now, so that's not too bad. Yeah, let's do that one. It's another short leg. It's only 12 minutes directly to the east pretty well anyway, so we'll just do that flight. Actually, let's try to adjust the camera angle though. Go back to upper position how it normally would be, and then I'll go into the camera settings and change my height. For some reason, the up arrow doesn't work for me anymore. I must have disabled it or something. I mean, or changed it or something like that. And now that I look at this angle, though, that's pretty well where I had it, I think, in X-Plane, though. Alright. Seeing as though we got a bit of time here, I'll go actually over to the fuel pumps and we'll fill up there instead because I do need more fuel again. And we'll taxi back and take off on runway 30 again. Close enough. I don't know how far to go, so I'm not going to bother. Well, I'm not going to be picky. I'll be picky some other time. Is there a tire pump next to the fuel thing? Possibly. I wasn't the only one that turned you onto it. Esther Geek also played a part in that too, trying to get you to use Track IR. Okay, now I read back the comments here and see what you said there. Your clock is wrong. It's just teasing, and then just teasing. Yeah, I think I kind of set up my positions different for every plane too. It's kind of smart ass where you can, some of them are, it's kind of like where I can't go past a certain point with my head movements like this. And I can only tilt my head so far as well too, because there's times where I would tilt my head and it's like I'd be going right over when I'm not really wanting to do that. And then I can limit how much higher I can go up and how low I can go down and stuff like that too, just so you're not sticking your head out the top of the cockpit either, or anything like that, and hearing the engines from the outside of the plane. Yeah, it's nice you can turn your head and look back like that too. Truck sim is where it really helps though, because when you're backing up into the spot with your trailer and stuff like that, that's where you can really utilize it a lot. I always hated the hat switch because I'd be using the hat switch and I'd be, sometimes if I was just touching it the wrong way, it's like you'd think you're pressing it the right way to look at the direction that you want to look at, but you're not. This isn't the runway I want, but we'll just taxi up this runway anyways to get to the one we want. Conti needs to use Track IR. I think you said you have it, don't you, Conti? You said you had to get it set up again, though, or fix something with it. No, I will say I was told to taxi this runway. Ah, you need to buy a new one. Okay. Dane needs to talk Sim into pulling his out of the garage too, because he keeps saying he's going to, but he never does. Ignore that light. Yeah. That is one erect windsock. It was at that too when we took off in Prince Albert. It was actually blowing pretty good. So one thing I was thinking of getting that I seen was that came out in the Just Flight email the other day, I think it was actually no, it was from the what you call it, the updates to Discord from MSFS or something like that, about how Rex has their runway or their airport textures now as well too for the runways and taxiways and stuff like that. I was thinking of getting that to try to see what it looks like. Oh, you did get it. How do you like it? Does it actually look good? Oh, Jesus Christ. Looking at the chat again. Yeah, I heard you telling him last night that they get out of the garage there too, Dane. At the end of the stream. Last night when you told him to, it sounded like he was almost about ready to give in and do it now, but I'm still not convinced that he's going to. So it's only a short flight, so I think we'll just climb to 3,000 feet. Okay, let's pause this. Yeah, the pictures of it look really good too. I just hope it covers a lot of the airports though, because I'm worried that if I get it, I'm only going to see so many airports that it's going to change, but not some of the ones that I want to see changed, and I'm not sure how. Yeah, I don't want to be climbing at 1,300 feet a minute. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, it doesn't give you a list anywhere of what it does either. Prince Albert's in Saskatchewan, Dane. We're up in commie land. Google's evil. Also, Blue Mana was streaming it then, or showing it. I wasn't in there very long last night. I think after we raided him, I only hung around for 10 minutes, and then I ended up going to bed after that. I think we'll fly ahead in 075 for now. I should give it some general direction that we want to go. Oh, I know why I blocked that, because it was taking it as a link. Oh, I've had to allow so many things in the chat before. That's the most messages I've seen it catch yet for any stream that I've been in. If I ban you all, I should be banning myself then too. What was it you that said the other day in Conky's stream when I used this clear command that I was the pro troll or something like that, their readability? I don't know why I can remember that for some reason, but I can't remember what I did 2 hours ago. Yeah, it's funny how one brain works. And that's where beer comes in, Conti. Your brain just quits working, just keep drowning all the thoughts away with that instead. Then you don't have to worry about thinking about anything except for what you're gonna have next or how many you're gonna have. Yeah, beer. That reminds me, I should have stopped to get some today, but I think I got one in the fridge still for tonight at least anyways. You still got any of that scotch stuff that Arctic Turn got you there, or did you end up finishing that? Oh, it was. I wasn't sure if you were keeping it for a while or what. Yeah, from what it sounds like, it was delicious. According to this, it's 12 minutes away to this airport. We should be seeing it off to the south, so to our left, or our right, I mean, not the other left. Lieutenant Smartass is now lurking. Enjoy the lurk. Let's change that to creeping instead. I think you're the first person to use that lurk command because I don't remember seeing it. Well, I remember seeing it, I would have been the one to put it in Streamlabs, but I don't remember anybody using it yet. I imagine the winds will be the same at this destination compared to the last two, just because The winds were the same in Prince Albert as they were when we landed in North Battleford, which is pretty well normal for Saskatchewan. Yeah, I don't have much for commands there yet on 70. I haven't started adding like any sound commands or anything like that just because I never decide what to actually add or anything like that. But one day I'll get there. Why would I feel I'm starting to feel tired already and it's only 3:49? Hey, barbecue beef. Not much. How about you? How's your day going? Yeah, I'm not worried about having fancy bots like that. Especially when you gotta rewrite them all the time when Twitch changes their stuff anyway, so to me it sounds like it's more of a hassle than anything. I'll stick with the basic Streamlabs stuff instead. Or Nightbot, or the other one if I end up deciding to do any of the other ones. Hey Puff. What? Going to
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade.
Oh, it did work. Well, Puff, I made you a mod, but don't feel like you gotta do everything or be here all the time or anything like that. Don't make it as like there's any responsibility. I just wanted to show you my appreciation because you're you're somebody I trust and you're somebody that I like actually. How did they change it to VIP now? This way when Sim Caesar comes around you can time him out if I unmod him. There we go. But don't take it like you gotta do shout outs or any of that stuff. Just being here's enough or whatever. Don't worry about doing all the extra stuff or anything like that. I don't expect it. And plus, I didn't ask you anyways. I should have asked you first if you wanted it. And if you don't understand, just tell me and I'll change it. I got a little ahead of myself in that time before asking. How's your day going, Puff? You live for the power, okay. Hey, G, nice for you. How good to see you. How's your day going? That's good. We should be seeing the airport pretty quick here. I don't think it's not a paved one, it's just a grass field, but we should be able to see something kind of resembling it here soon. It's going good for me. I had a little bit of a busy morning, then did the updates for this and stuff before I started here a little over a couple hours ago, but it's going good. It's good to hear that your day's going good. Actually, you know what? This airport might not even be showing up in 2020 yet, too. Hit F9 and it doesn't pause it. It should be right over here. If it's not there, we'll just say it's there because it's flat anyways. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, it's showing up on the map. Don't believe Oz 70. It's not true. It's not that much responsibility. It's actually zero responsibility. Okay, so it's runway 26 we should have been going for, so I didn't even see it. To get the band quota in by the end of the month. Or quota. Then the only thing that banned so far is bots, and that's it. It's funny, there's nothing here at all that looks like a landing strip unless I'm not seeing it. Sorry that I'm ignoring chat right now. I'm just trying to see if I can spot this landing strip that's supposed to be right there pretty well. Cars go east to west. And Puff MTD. Puff, thanks for the gift sub to Barbecue Beef. Really appreciate that. You know you don't have to do that though. But thank you. Did the alert go off for that? Or is that another thing that Twitch is having issues with again now today? Why am I not seeing this strip? All right. Oh, see, that's a road right there. Should be to the north of the road. I'm almost starting to think that I'm blind or something if I can't see that. When I look on Google Maps, it actually does show a strip or whatever, but I know MSFS uses Bing, but you'd think it would still be there. So there's the road. It should be right to the north of the road. I almost have a feeling that there it is. Alright, let's turn around and get it down. No, not stutter. What the hell's going on here now? Oh, it does not want to drop. The wind's almost treating it like it's a glider. Oh, that was rough still. Hey, Vane's Beach. Or Vane's Bach. I mean, Bosch. Ah, Jesus Christ. I know I said your name before, right? Vane's Bosch. Or Vane Bosch. Alright. Just got caught up on the chat. Okay, I want to try that alert again to see if that actually did go off. Okay, that did actually work there. Alright, and... Oh, you're back in Dallas again? Is it for a good reason this time there, Puff, or is it for the same thing again? And don't worry, most of the people that you see in here anyways are the same people that you've already seen as, streamers anyways. There's not too many new ones that popped up lately. You don't really want to see Dane do a stream in a hot tub, do you?
OMG. I am so sorry I didn't see you streaming earlier.
It doesn't matter, Amy Ann. And I know it's that time anyways when AMC is on, so it's... I figured you're busy with that and busy with the other stuff that you were doing. But thanks for the resub for 2 months. And we're just wrapping up now anyways. I've already been going for 2.5 hours and somebody just went live. And okay. That wasn't smooth as baby's butter. That was smooth as being rear-ended by someone. Just Vane is cool. Okay, I'll just call you Vane, and that makes it easier, especially when I'm thinking about other things at the same time. But one day I'll be able to get it right, though. Anyways, but I'll just call you Vane. I think you probably already told me that too. Well, that sucks that you're back there for the same thing. Hopefully it goes alright there, Puff. Alright, so... we'll do some... well, we'll shut the plane down first. And I don't want to touch any of those other buttons. That's as far as we're going to go with it, because I don't want to see that logbook pop up. Be right back. Okay, Puff. We're probably going to raid Sim now anyway, so I'll just see you over there. But thanks for the sub again to Barbecue Beef. And thanks for coming by again. Really appreciate that. We'll talk to you over there. We'll do the rest of the thank yous here now too, actually. So, 70 came in with the host for one viewer. Joy Bolo came in with the host for one. Or doesn't, the viewers don't matter. Joy Bolo came in with the host. And Get rid of that ding noise. There we go. I have a feeling that something didn't pop up that was supposed to pop up in the stream again there. I mean, in the mini feed or in the feed there again too for some reason. I'm gonna look at it in this window instead though. Okay, so yeah, Haas 70 came with the host, Joey Bow came with the host. Haas 70 gifted a tier 1 sub to Dane Platts. Thanks for the gift sub to Dane Platts there again, Haas 70. And Lieutenant Smartass came with the host as well too. Thanks for the host again, Lieutenant Smartass. And Nerdbark came in with a follow. Damn it, I missed that. Sorry, Nerdbark, if you're still here, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry that I missed that. Be right back. Okay, Dane Platts. Okay, Dane. Well, I know you're joking this time because you got Kappa emote behind it. And Dragon 40th came with a 100-bit cheer. Saying hi, hey Con, do you say hi to me, you cunt? There, I'll read it out instead. As soon as how it didn't read it out. Pup came in with the gift 1 sub, or tier 1 sub to barbecue beef. Thanks again, Pup. And Damien came with 3 sub for 2 months in a row. Thanks, Damien. Alright, so gotta get another window open here, otherwise I won't end up going over to the screen there when that happens. This first. Alright, so I was going to try to rate somebody else if I was done earlier, but thanks for the good words, kind words there too, Dragon 40. Thanks for saying that was a good stream. Thanks for coming by. And Kenny Monster, thanks for coming by again too. And keeping me in mind. Alright, so seeing as how Sim's on, we'll rate Sim anyways. Just for everything that he's done for me. And because I'm going to be going over there anyways. Anyways. Keep saying that too many times. I gotta start hitting myself when I say the word. It's repeated over and over and over again. Alright, so everybody will see you over there. I'm sure you'll all be coming over, because we're all in the same group that are always there anyways, if you're not there already. Thanks for stopping by. I might do another stream late tonight again, just to check out the new scenery for Norway, Iceland, stuff like that, the Nordic scenery. And also Volcastos, thanks for coming by as well earlier, I mean again today. If you're still here. If not, thanks for coming, I mean if you hear this, thanks for coming by. Thanks Airbus 737 for coming by again too. And instead of rambling on, I'll just say thanks again. We'll see you here in 5 seconds.